Good morning, student. Today in theme 6, three orders, I will explain you about the France and England. First of all, we discuss about this topic, and then the next topic is the second order, the nobility. Uh, Firstly, we discuss the second order, the nobility, and after that we will discuss the first and then the third order. Why we discuss the firstly the second order? Because this second order on that time was very powerful, and the nobles were the rich class and powerful class on that time in the society. Now the France. This is the map of the France. This is in Europe continent. Yes, Gaul. Gaul was a province of the Roman Empire. Had two extensive coastal lines, mountain ranges, long rivers, forests, and large tract of the plains suited to agriculture. So this one is the wide range of geographical features of this Gaul province. The Franks. The Franks, a German tribe, gave their name to Gaul and making it France because this tribal people who's called the Franks. So on the name of the Franks, they convert this Gaul into the France. From the 6th century, this region was a kingdom ruled by the Frankish or the French kings who were the Christians. The French had very strong links with the church which were further strengthened when in 800 the Pope gave King Charles Magny the title of the Holy Roman Emperor to ensure his support across a narrow channel and lay the islands of the England Scotland, which even in the 11th century the he was conquered by the Duke from a French province of the Normandy. So this is the history of the France. Now we will discuss about the second order. The second order nobility. Priests place themselves as the first order, the nobles in the second. The nobility had in reality a central role in the social process. This is because they controlled the land. Okay, and this control was the outcome of practice called the vassalage. The kings of France were linked to the people by the vassalage, similar to the practice among the Germanic people, of whom the Franks were one. The big landowners, which called the nobles, were vassals of the king. It means the nobles were the vassals of the king, and the peasants were the vassals of the landowners or the nobles. So a nobleman accepted the king as the senior, as his senior, and they made a mutual promises. The lord on that time, the Lord, this word was derived from a word meaning one who provided the bread. Okay, the Lord means a person who provided bread or eating or the food and would protect the vessels and who would be loyal to him. That every vessels on that time they promised that would be loyal to his master or the senior, and this relationship involved elaborate rituals and exchange of vows taken on the Bible in a church. So they were also taking the vows, vachan, and at this ceremony, the vessel received a written character or a staff or even a clod of earth as a symbol of the land. that was being given to him by his master. The noble enjoyed a privileged status, and he had absolute control over his property. And he could raise the troops called the feudal levies, and the lord held his own courts of justice and could even coins his own money. So the lords, they also performed a duty like as a judge, okay, and they had their own coins. They were also made their own coins. He was the lord of all the people settled on his land. He owned a vast tract of land which contained his own dwelling and his private fields and pastures and the homes and the fields of his tenant peasants. Okay, and his house was called the manor, and his private land were cultivated by the peasants, and who were also expected to act as a foot soldiers in the battle when required. So these peasants, they were also doing the work like as the foot soldiers when the lord required their services, and in addition to working on their own farms. So then they were these peasants, they were worked on the fields or the farms of the lord, and after that when they required their services at the foot soldiers, so they were the farmers, they gave these services to the lords. Okay, student, thank you.